Good everything, everyone. Today is June 21st, 2023. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I am out here because I was going down the YouTube rabbit hole last night in reference to male and female cantaloupe flowers, because I am thinking I might need to do some self-pollinating. I was told per video that the female had a bud on the bottom and the male did not. So these look like, at this point I cannot tell, so I think it's something I'm going to keep my eye on, because I might need to come out here and do a bit of self-pollinating. Looks like I lost a bud there. So I thought that was interesting. As you could tell, I have a whole bunch of flowers and haven't yet seen any bees or butterflies, so it might be kind of a self-pollinating kind of journey. Alright, this tendril hasn't got too much bigger, so I am going to work on that today. I think I'm going to pick a few more kale leaves, throw it to the chickens, and don't have much projects on the menu today, and I'll bring you back. Well, I came out to pick this kale for the chickens and came across these, see them right there? Just chomping away on these leaves. So I am going to cut this back, pick all the leaves that I can, throw them to the chickens. Then I'm going to attempt to sprinkle with this bug be gone thing and see if it helps. If not, I am going to uproot all these kale plants and see what I can salvage. All right, let me get cutting and feeding. I'll bring you back in a bit. So I checked the leaves for those black egg sacs, I guess you would call them, and then I sprinkled that bug be gone. You would think I was powdering a baby's bottom, but I got a bit heavy-handed, and we'll see if the kale survives. I think there are, what, 7 plants in this bed, so hopefully it doesn't take over my Swiss chard. So it's now 3 p.m. I came out here around 2 and started weeding the last 5 beds, 6 rows. I got everything piled up. I just need to pick it up and throw it in the burn pit. Yes, gotta clean out that spot over there I see, but let me get that knocked out and this stuff picked up, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so got that taken care of. Got everything picked up. Gonna get this dumped in the burn pit, and I'll bring you back later. Y'all, I'm thinking I have 5 males and 3 females. I'm thinking these 2 pecans are actually males. And then you have Daffy, that's the colorful one, to the right. And then the blue Swedish over there to the left. And the 4 of them, minus also that's in this area right there, are all trying to mate the female blue Swedish. That's the smaller female. Under the shade you have Peggy and you have Mac. So I'm thinking these 4 right here may be male. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. So that would mean I have Daffy, Peggy, Sue, Mac. One of the pecans will be Bobby. So I need to name another blue Swedish and the 2 males that's standing there by the pool. So okay, y'all. So it's now about 6:30, and I was watching Diva Jones' old 3 videos, and in all her videos, or correction, not all her videos, in some of her videos, she talked about her self-made fertilizer. So I reached out to her and I asked her for the original video where she showed how to make it, and she was nice enough to send me that video. So I have that bucket in the middle, not 5-gallon bucket, and I have a whole bunch of weeds that's growing. The first, let's say, 3 rows in the cornfield. That's corn, still a baby. Second row's gotten a lot taller. That's the 3rd row. But I have a lot of weeds. So I'm going to pick some of these weeds, and I am going to fill that bucket with some rainwater, and I'm going to attempt to make my own fertilizer water and use it specifically for my kitchen garden plants. Now I need to add to something I said previously, which was in reference to the caterpillar loppers, green caterpillar loppers that was eating the kale. I did a bit of reading on them, and they suggested using Monterey BT spray on them. And then I also went down the YouTube rabbit hole and found that some people opted to use neem oil. So since the BT is readily available at Walmart for me, I'm going to go pick up some tomorrow when I get the remaining mulch for this project. But I'm not going to try it until probably Monday. I want to see if this Bug Be Gone helps, if it does anything. And with the expectation of rain Sunday night until Monday, it will then wash off some of this powder. In the YouTube video, it suggested that I break it all the way down to the stem, or break the stem way back to the trunk of the tree, and that's the way it's going to help uh, produce more leaves. It suggested I leave a few leaves on the top for photosynthesis purposes. So we'll see if this bug be gone, does anything. If not, I'm gonna move to the BT, and then if that don't work, then I guess the neem oil would be the next option. So let me get started on my homemade fertilizer, and I'll bring you back. But before I do that, let me make a disclaimer. Ms. Jones did say that the fertilizer stinks. Now, I don't know if you can see that area right there. From the house, it's about a mile, maybe a mile and a half. It's hog pens. There are 2 hog pens back there. And depend on which way the wind is blowing, you could smell the hogs. Now, I guess being a city girl, it don't offend me. I don't mind coming out here and smelling it. So that is the disclaimer that Ms. Jones makes. So I'm comparing it to the hog pen. I don't think I'd be put off by the smell. So let me get to cutting some weeds. I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay, so I got that filled up. I probably could go a little higher. I don't have the dunks that was recommended. You could put in there if you're worried about mosquitoes and breeding. I am going to put the cover on loosely, and for now that's how I'll take care of that issue. So what I decided to do in this area is I need some cardboard. I have the plastic because I got the feed bags, but I need cardboard. So once I get that, I'm going to finish this off. I've decided that I am either going to go with tires. So I'm going to either do possibly 4 singles or 2 doubles in that area. As to what is going to get placed on this pallet, I haven't yet decided, but I'm going to go get one more jug of water for this bucket, and I am going to sign off for today. I trust you guys had a blessed day. Thanks for stopping by, and the good Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.